Okay, very quick one. Not very scientific. It's in the room through a pair of KH120s, Neumanns. This is the ACB, the new ACB Jupiter, versus the old ABM Jupiter. I will do single VCO initially, just sawtooth, single note and octaves. I'll do the same for dual VCO, and then we'll do some filter sweeps. So this is the old one. I will say on the conditioning, there is no conditioning on the old one. On the new one. On the new one, conditioning common. Condition is set to 0. On this one, actually conditioning is, where are you? Isn't it general? Isn't it? So condition again. Condition is 0. There's a little bit of pitch drift. I'm going to take the pitch drift off for now, because there's no pitch drift on the VCM. I'll put some on. Let's put 20 on. I think 20 is initial anyway. I'll initiate the patch. Yeah, 4 and 30. So we'll leave it on initial 4 and 30. So that's the initialized patch for the ABM. And this is the initialized patch for the ACB. So single notes to start with. Single note held. That's the ABM. And then the new ACB. It's more attack, more sizzle. I'm going to go do double notes down the bottom. That's the new one. Get the phase in. That's the new one. This is the old ABM one. Phasing's quicker. It's more like a phaser actually. It's also much rounder, softer. Don't know if you can hear this on the phone. This is the new ACB. There's much more clarity, more beef. I will do some up the top as well. This is the place an E flat, E minor. This is the new one, the old one. Again, softer. Old one, new one. New one is definitely more open. Okay, so I'll then bring in the second VCO for each. 126 on that one, and VCO on that one up there. Okay, so now single note. Old one. Single note, new one. Phasing on that seems to be about the same, but again, you've got that clarity. That's a lot. It's rounder. Again, I don't know if this will come across on the phone. Double notes. Old one. New one. More satisfying. High end, new one, old one, new one, old one. Yeah, significant in the room at least. Okay, this is going to be a bit more difficult. So this is the old one with a filter sweep. So this is without any resonance. This is the new one. Again, no resonance. Half resonance. This is the old one. ABM. Half resonance on the ACB. Again on the old one, ABM. New one, ACB. Okay, full resonance. This will get screechy. AB. ACB, new one. Full resonant on the old one, ABM. Oh, it's not screechy, it doesn't disappear. So, new one. Yeah, there's more resonance available, certainly. If we go for about 2 o'clock, this is the old one. And this is going to be about the same, 2 o'clock on the new one. So again, I think the filter's nicer. Whether it's just the resonance peak. Let me just go back and do one without any resonance again. It's the old one, no resonance. And this is the new one, no resonance. So yeah, I don't know how much of that will come across on the on the video. Of course, that's the Roland filter. You do have the RM&S Roland Moog sequential filters on the ABM. On the VCO, what do we have? I've not even looked. VCF, yeah, the VCF on here is literally just the Roland one, so it's fair to go Roland to Roland, but I think the Roland one is a generic Roland one. It's the same filter model that you get in Zencore, the same filter model that's on the Juno, so it's not quite specific. I think the one on this ACB is definitely modelled more after the one found in the Jupiter rather than the generic Roland flavour. Difficult. I prefer the new one, but then I've got some analog synths, and I've had a Polybrute, and I've had a Pro 3 and various other bits and pieces, so I'm kind of a third wave up the top there. I think the ACB is certainly closer to the analogs kind of feel that you get on the sequentials. Different flavour obviously, but similar kind of behaviour. I think the ABM is duller. It hasn't got the attack, hasn't got the definition. I think that's probably the word, it's definition. On the low end, it's more woolly on the ABM, it's crisper on the ACB, but I think that is down to just the clarity of it. And yeah, the phasing, both single oscillator on multiple notes and multiple oscillators on the single note, I think the result is probably because of the clarity, but the speed at which it phases as well is much more natural on the ACB. As I say, no idea how that came across. Hopefully you'll get something out of it.